everybody. My hair is still like it was in that previous video. Remember, we are on part 2. And to those of you who are new to my channel, it's me, your homegirl, Ladosha Wright, the author of Curly Hair Adventures and What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon, and the free ebook, Beauty and Barber Survival Plan, that's on my Patreon page, which is basically a home hair care membership platform, okay? All right, so here we are. We're going to jump right back into it for how to rap. You know, rap as in come to the teacher, come and say, come to the teacher, come to the teacher, come to the teacher. Hey, bust up on the scene around 1986. A few hit records. Oh, not that rap? Oh, that's right. We're talking about, oh, gift wrapping? Gift wrapping? No. Okay, I'm just acting silly. We're talking about how to wrap hair, all right, how to wrap hair. So we're gonna pick back up. Now we're going to talk about the actual technique. The first video was about the tools and the products needed to wrap your hair. Now we're gonna jump right into bussa rhyme, okay? So now, here we go. So when you're gonna wrap your hair, you must comb the hair all the way out. Comb the hair till it's nice and smooth and it's kink free. You don't want to have anything catching. Make sure the hair is all combed out using a very sturdy comb or brush, and we'll go over to that. But start off with your comb first, all right? Next up, I want you to understand that what they don't tell you at the hair salon is that your head is the roller. So you're going to be following the shape of your head. You're not to create a beehive. The next question is, well, which direction? Should I go left or should I go right? That's up to you. I always teach my guests to go with your dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, go to the right. If you're left-handed, go to the left, okay? If you want to, well, what if I go in reverse for volume? It doesn't matter, guys. You're going to wrap it flat. We're going to get to that point. You're like, I knew it. Oh, she's telling the truth now, okay? So now, I'm right-handed. My last name is Wright. Spelled wrong, but it's right, okay? All right. All right, so I'm right-handed, so I'm going to go to my right. Now, what I'm going to do, all my hair is combed out. Let me just step up, all right? Sorry for the light, but I want you guys to see this. And what I'm going to do is part my hair down the middle. Now, if you have short hair, you're going to do the same thing. Long hair, do the same thing. Comb the hair. The objective of combing the hair is to bring the oils that your scalps create down to the end so the hair doesn't break off. This is why you do not want to use these liquid oil sheens, because they are too heavy. Let me just spray so you can see. You see that? Woo, woo. That's some heavy stuff. You see that? See how it's going? Unlike your oil sheens, cheap. Woo, look at that. See? So these are lighter, they're okay, all right? So now, if you are a heavy sweater, if you're gonna be working out in the morning, and if your hair is freshly done, it could be a little bit fluffier. So you can take a little oil sheen and lightly hit the scalp. Now don't be spraying for an hour. No, just lightly hit it, okay? And now what you're gonna do, you can use the oil sheen. What's gonna happen with the oil is that the oil sheen will act as a buffer to sweating and the moisture. So, you know, in real life, we're gonna be, you know, making love, exercising, you know, walking, you know, cleaning up, shoveling snow. And this is real life, guys. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. So we don't want the hair to revert back so much. It's not going to totally stop it, but the oil will repel the moisture from, you know, exercising, the shower, shoveling, you know, making love, just real life stuff, stress, okay? So just a buffer. Now, you're talking about a hair that's done within a week time span. If you're moving into the 7 days, leave this video alone. Your hair nasty, go home and wash your hair. I'm not making apologies for that, okay? All right, so you need to wash your hair at least once a week. Now, I know some people are like, I'm not doing it. It's okay. You're not going to go bald, but, you know, just wash your hair, okay? All right, so now you're going to follow the shape of your head. Don't do this. This is where people make mistakes. If you take the wrap and you start going like this, you're going to rip this hair out. You're going to snatch the length, trying to stretch it around this sphere or circumference. So instead, bring it down. I'm going to turn around, and you're going to wrap. Keep combing down, down, down. Now remember, the head is round. It's round, so you should be combing in a radius. All right, I'm going to make another panel. Here's what they don't tell you at the hair salon. You cannot just take your hair and just whip it around. Now, people are like, well, I've been wrapping my hair for years. I ain't got to watch this video because I just, Now, if you got it down to a science, you got it down to a science. Remember the 5 people who I've been talking about, okay? Those who are frustrated, those who hate their hair, those who've been discriminated against, those who've been hair shamed, and those who just want to know more, okay? So you see that? I'm combing it, making sure I'm coming down. I'm tucking it behind my ear. Coming down, I'm combing from here. Don't comb from here. You have to bring the oils down, and you want to sculpt and mold. Okay? Now you can pause the video, but I encourage everybody to watch the video first, then go back and try it yourself. I'm going to make another panel. And if you figure it out that these are pie sections, you are right. Okay? So if it's really long, you're going to comb the hair out. If it's short, you can just keep going. All right? So it's combed out, and I'm going to keep coming down. So the complaint that people have about wrapping their hair is this thing at the top. I don't wrap my hair because every time it gets to the top, it gets all bunched up. Because you have the wrong technique. Remember, hair care and hairstyling are about what? Read my shirt. The right products, the right tools, and the right techniques. Just that simple, okay? So I'm coming around, and I'm following the shape. Don't do this. No, do this. Now, if you have really long hair, you can secure a bobby pin to hold the hair as you're doing it. And you can take it out as you go along. Or if you want, you can use a clip. You can use a duckbill clip. So either or, that's going to be your fingers to hold the hair. And you're going to do it again. See that? I'm glad I have roots. Comb it, and I'm just blending it. You see that? Don't snatch it just yet. Come on around and blend. Now, here's the trick. The whiter the teeth, you can use it to to gather the hair. You can flip it to the thinner section. And that ain't potato chips, I promise. You can flip it to the thinner section, and it'll collect the hair and make the wrap tighter. And you could just remove your clips and go like that, or your bobby pin. Either or. It's not going to put a crease in your hair. Oh, it's going to mess up my curls. If it messes up your curls, you need a new hairstylist, okay? Now remember, the wrapping is not going to preserve the curls. All right, so if you have curls in your hair, you know what you're going to do. You're going to comb them out. So don't call the hairstylist tomorrow talking about, I wrapped my hair and the curls came out. Come on, people. Put your big girl drawers on, all right? Okay, so hair in the comb is normal. That's normal. You don't want to collect clumps of hair, but you will see some fibers come out, all right? So now I'm going to finish it up. And there you have it. I'm coming up. I'm making sure I get the kitchen. Make sure you comb all that. I use the wider tool just so it won't catch so much. Then to make it tighter, I flip the comb. You see that? Like a baton. All right, wider, smaller, and you can feel the grip, okay? And now I'm coming down, and you are going to feel some tugging Remember, guys, it's hair like your clothes. All right? And voila, there you have it. I'll turn around. Hip, hop, hip it to. Now, if you see some hair on my shirt, I wore a black shirt on purpose. So if you see hair, guys, don't spaz out because you see hair. Every time people see hair shedding, they're calling the hairstylist, I saw hair, I saw hair, I saw hair. Okay, guys, it's a fiber. Some of it will snap. That just comes with styling. It's like putting on makeup. You know, you put on your mascara. Yes, sometimes you're gonna see an eyelash in the wand. You know, you put nail polish on. Even if it's acrylics or gel, yeah, it's gonna chip. You know, it happens. Okay. All right. So now the question is, what if I wanted to use a brush? The brush is the same method. You're going to brush your hair all the way out. All right. And I'm going to do half with this brush and half with the board brush. Now, I like the paddle brush more because I can get down to the scalp. You see that? And I can part my hair with the paddle brush. You see? Now, with the bristle brush, you are not going to be able to do that much. So your bristle brush is going to pack the hair down tighter. You see? So that's how that's going. So be careful with the bristle brush. I would use the bristle brush after the hair is all wrapped up. But some people like to use the bristle brush all the way through. That is your preference. All right. Now we're going to move into what do we tie the hair down with. So you have many tools or devices. So this one, or scarves, I'm sorry. So this one here is by Nicole Irie, and it's called the, what is it, like the gym wrap. I'm going to tell y'all right now, this is the stupidest thing ever. Now, the reason why it's the stupidest thing ever, because the top is going to come unloose. I tried it, don't do it. Good in theory, horrible in practice. I'm just saying. All right, so out with that one. Next up, the mesh wraps. You see what's happening? Now, again, you can put this around the head. It has a little Velcro thing, and you get it around there, and then it's going to stick. Now this sounds good in theory. I have their little packaging here, and she looks really cute. Y'all see her. But now remember, in real life, you're gonna go to bed. And when you go to bed, you're gonna do what? Sweat a little. You're gonna have some pillows on your head. You're gonna make love. You gotta go get the baby. You know, real life stuff. You see what's happening. And the first thing you're complaining about is the top of my hair is rubbing out. Now you see what the problem is. They're trying to sell you something. You look at the packaging, she's all pretty, she got her makeup on. Don't nobody look like that when they go to bed, okay? All right, next up, so no, don't use this. This is all right to wrap your hair for molding, but you don't want to sleep in this, so take it back, throw it in the garbage. Y'all see what's happening? No good. Next up, this is my one. This is the one I've been waiting on. The bonnet. I'm telling you right. Okay, here's what they don't tell you at the hair salon. You know, the bonnet is only for holding the hair out the way until you put your clothes on. So if you're going to be in your wedding and they got to do your makeup, you got the curls, they're going to finish up your do, they'll put the bonnet on to hold the hair out of the way. So if you have braids in your hair or if you have some curls, you just want to hold the hair out of the way, the bonnet will do that. You want to slip on this turtleneck and not mess up your curls so much, then you put the bonnet on to help it what? Slide down. You're like, oh, hell to the no. To the no, hell to the no. Yes, that's what they don't tell you at the hair salon. So when you come to the hair salon and you have this bonnet on and the hairstylist is like, why me, baby? They start whining like Keith Sweat. Why? Because we're not on YouTube breaking down what you guys need to know. Do not wear the bonnet unless you're holding the hair out of the way. No, you don't want to put the bonnet on because you haven't combed your hair. No, you don't want to put the bonnet on because you run to the grocery store. If you're holding your hair out the way and you run to the grocery store, okay, I get that. But if you're trying to preserve your wrap style, your hairstyle, the bonnet is an absolute what? Hell to the no. To the no. So do not put the bonnet on for those reasons, all right? And what's going to happen when you go to bed? You know, again, you're back to that. The hair is messed up. Heaven forbid you what? You're sweating. Your significant other, want to have a romp tonight. You're going to go jogging. You're going to go working out. You want to take a shower. What's happening underneath this bonnet? That hair is what? Getting all messed up. And then you know what else is happening? Your hairline is going to start rubbing out. So now we see these women who come to the hair salon and men where all of this hair is rubbed out, because you can see the hair, it's all breaking off, all behind the ear. The hairlines are so tender, the hairline is gone because of the elastic band that's rubbing up against the textured hair. That's what they don't tell you at the hair salon. Now, when you look at this advertisement, they're telling you it's bigger, it's satin, it's for large. It covers most hairstyles. Remember, covers. And then they got this lady sleeping on a pillow. Look at that. She on the pillow. Who sleep like that? Come on now. If you're going to make love tonight, you're going to make love like that? No. Nobody makes love like that. Nobody. I ain't trying to tell y'all business. I'm just saying, okay? Man or woman, nobody. So they're trying to sell you something, guys. So no, that won't work. I'm going to take it off and look at that. No good. So now what will work? I'm going to wrap it back. I'm going to go ahead on. Now remember, my hair is the what? The roller. So there it is. I'm coming down. So y'all won't think I cheated. I almost failed. Don't try to be laughing in the chat. Come on, in the chat, talk about this wrapping in the chat. What do y'all like about it? Let me hear some feedback. Come down. And I have an undercut. All right, so what will work? The satin hair tie. Not a scarf, because scarf comes off. You want to use the satin tie. Now, this company doesn't pay me. They are not sponsoring this video, but I'm telling y'all this works. And you're gonna wrap it till it covers every strand of hair in the back. This is unisex, male or female. Great for twists, great for, wrap hairstyles, brush waves, okay? Make sure everything is covered. Everything. Don't do this. No. Cover everything up. You're going to take the strings and you're going to secure it. You see that? All right. And now you're going to come around and double it. And so now you see in real life, you can secure it with a bow. Now your whole entire hair is covered. Pull your ears out. And now your hair is wrapped. So now when you go to exercise, it's secure. If it comes off in the middle of the night, it's probably because you don't have it secured tight enough. But please don't cut off your circulation, okay? Don't do that, all right? So you want it to be secure. But if it does come off, just wake up, tied up, go back to sleep. It's real life, guys. This is not perfection. It's real life. But 98% of the time, this will stay on because you have the string to secure it. A scarf will come off because it doesn't secure it tight enough. And then if you sweat, you have double protection here with the band to kind of hold and constrict the hair to keep the regrowth from what? Swelling. Because you use the oil sheen, the right products. You use the right comb or the brush, and that's gonna help the hair lay nice and smooth. Now, sometimes you will see some fibers come through. That's very, very normal because some people's texture are stronger, so the fibers can't come through. Sometimes you won't. If you get a little hole in it, you can sew it up. I did that before. Or you can just buy a new one, and we do sell these as well. And on the image here, it works, okay? So this is the Stay On Satin. Why not silk? Because silk gives. It slips too much. Silk will slip too much. Satin is cheaper and it's a little bit sturdier. Also, silk will catch the hair and pull out the hair even more. Satin, it gives. So it moves with the hair. So the satin ones are better. So bonnets are for what? To hold the hair out of the way temporarily. Do not sleep in these. These little head wrap things, I'm sorry, the lady from, what's her name, Nicole, Irie, or whatever. Good in theory, but not in practice. Can you put this on top and go work out? You sure could. Could you put this on top to hold that nice cut down a little bit tighter? You could. You'd be hot as all get out. But depending on how much you sweat, you could go the extra mile if you wanted to. But to keep the hair from rubbing out, that is a thumbs up. When you get up in the morning, don't use this. If you put a plastic cap on top, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna sweat and get moist, and when you take it off, your regrowth, everything's gonna swell up and revert. So instead, you can use a towel or a nice turban, and you're gonna tie the hair down, and what's gonna happen is the moisture will do what? The towel will absorb the moisture and not your hair. You see that? So you can use a regular towel or you can buy one of these. This is by Rev Air, and I'll put the Rev Air link in the description. So you can buy this from Rev Air, and it's a very nice turban, terry turban, to absorb the moisture from the shower. You don't want your hair to absorb the moisture. When you get up in the morning, you're gonna take your shower, turn the speed down. Don't have the water all over you. Turn it down, men and ladies, okay? And let the water do that, okay? And then you're gonna take it off. Go ahead on and get dressed. Put your beat face on, get real cute. Take everything off. You can do this when you get to work. If it's snowing outside, leave everything on. If it's raining, wait until you get to work. And then you're gonna take everything off. And then what you're gonna do first is comb the hair down. Remember, comb the hair all the way down, nice and long. Comb the hair all the way down, down, down. Do not style the hair first, okay? Make sure you're combing the hair down. Once you have the hair combed down, you can part it to where you want to see your hair style. Now, some people will have curls and some people won't. It depends on how old or unclean the hair is. That's what's going to determine how the hair will look. Again, don't freak out over what? Hair shedding. Just go on and get you a little lint brush and be like Jay-Z. Ladies is pimps too. Go on, brush your shoulders off. Do what that girl told you. Get that hair off your shoulders. You see what I'm saying? So use a little lint brush to get the excess hair off, and voila, you can go on to work, and now you are back at it. Thank you so very much. I hope you liked the video. Hit that heart button, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Any questions, put them in the chat. I hope you guys, again, will share it and appreciate the content. That's it. Peace, love, and hair. And if you ain't got no hair, rub your beautiful, 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 beautiful bald head. Bye.